The Annunciation of the Lord Solemnity, March 25th, 2026. Today we celebrate the Annunciation of the Lord, the moment when God's plan for our salvation begins to unfold in a very quiet, human way. It's now 9 months to Christmas. In the first reading, we meet King Ahaz. He is under pressure, surrounded by enemies and afraid for his future. Through the prophet Isaiah, God invites him, ask for a sign, anything at all. But Ahaz refuses. He sounds pious, I will not tempt the Lord, but in reality, he does not want to trust God. He prefers to rely on his own plans and political alliances. He chooses control over faith. Even so, God does not withdraw. Instead, he gives a sign anyway. A virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and his name shall be Emmanuel, God with us. This is God's response to human fear and doubt. Not punishment, but presence. God is with us. In the Gospel, we see a very different response. Mary is also faced with uncertainties. She has her own plans, her own future ahead of her. Then the angel appears and invites her into something far beyond her understanding. Mary does not pretend to have all the answers. She asks a simple question, but she does not resist. She does not cling to control. Instead, she entrusts herself completely to God. I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word. With that yes, everything changes. God takes flesh, hope enters the world. Mary shows us what true faith looks like. It is not about understanding everything. It is about trusting God enough to say yes, even when the path is unclear. So today we are invited to reflect on these two responses. Ahaz, who chooses fear and self-reliance, and Mary, who chooses trust and surrender. And the question for us is simple. How do we respond when God invites us to trust Him? There are moments in life when we feel uncertain, when we want to hold everything together ourselves. In those moments, it is easy to act like Ahaz. But God continues to come to us just as He did then, offering His presence. The second reading reminds us of Jesus' own words, I have come to do your will. That same Spirit lives in Mary, and it is the same Spirit we are called to embrace. So today, God is not asking us for something complicated. He is simply inviting us to trust Him, to open our hearts, and to say in our own way, Lord, let your will be done in my life. Because when we do, God's grace begins to work in us in ways we may not immediately see, but which will always lead to life. May we have the grace, like Mary, to trust, to surrender, and to believe deeply that God is truly with us. Amen. Have a beautiful day.